Welcome back. It is another humid and mosquito-filled night out here. There's another one right there. Go away. Hope you die. Just in the car here putzing, feeding the mosquitoes. There's probably about 40 of them in the car here. And started out as vacuuming, getting ready to start pulling the interior part on the car here and get all the mouse poop out and whatnot. And I was like, oh, I'll vacuum the glove box out. I opened it and I remembered it's a 80s GM, the cable that, broken. So I fixed this. This took a lot longer than I had originally planned. It's just a stainless steel cable we had laying around from a previous project, and took the old cable retainer and had to take the whole glove box apart and feed it through the backside, put a screw through it, and crimped the original end on this cable up in there. A little bit more tedious of a task to endure tonight than I had planned on doing. Like I said, I had just planned on vacuuming out the car, get the mouse poop out, but now I have a glove box that functions, and that's at least something that always bothered me about the car. So I could take my 1982 general maintenance book here and put that back in the little book envelope in the original owner's manual. Or that's warranty information. I could put that back in there. I'm gonna sucker for all this original documentation stuff like that. I got a whole pile of stuff. Here's the owner's manual, or at least what's left of it. Kind of neat. Chevrolet owners, oil change interval. Got a pile of neat old paperwork and stuff with the car. Gone through some of it, thrown it out, but like the original owner's manual, stuff like that, I think is cool. And the fact that I could put it right back in the little sleeve thing that held it originally is cool. So I'm going to do that and probably head in for the night then. Stop feeding mosquitoes. Another thing I messed with tonight, cleaned up all the overspray. Now that the car is not on the lift, it's was bugging me, so cleaned her all up. Got her all pretty again. How's it going? Tonight we did a little bit more on the old snot rod there. Mosquito. The old man is cooking away on the old razor here. That's kind of neat. It's got the plow all mocked up on it now. New front clip on it. It's kind of neat. Starting to put the not messed up fender skirt things on there. Little side thing. I know I didn't post anything on that before, but it was sitting over here in the shop. But I worked a little bit on the car tonight. Didn't really record any of it because I didn't think it was going to be that much. But I got the back seat out of it completely. I already had the seat bottom out of it. It was literally 2 bolts that held the back seat in. But we got the seat belts completely out of it, out of the front seat there. Look at the original GM floor mats, all 4 corners. Didn't know that I had that. That's kind of neat. How sun faded them are. Kind of neat. Hopefully those clean up really good. One kind of neat thing, remember underneath looking at the car, we were concerned about the driver's footwell, which we know there's nothing. But in the back seat here, found some new holes. And the fender wells there are soft. That seam needs to be resealed rather. I saw that hole, I was like, oh, well, I didn't see a hole on this side. No, there wasn't a hole till I poked it and made a hole. So we got a little bit of work back here too. Not as bad. I did leave the seat bolted in. That's gonna be recorded for sure. Because look at the old door seal here. Just eating right away. But these seat bolts, I have a couple rounds of spray on them now. Should have seen these when I took the little plastic covers off. Man, did these look like they were underwater for years. Man, I'm a little concerned about them coming out. That's why we're going to record that. And, you know, it's going to be neat watching me crawl through this by myself to pull a bench seat out. So at least probably some of you are going to find that entertaining. Payday this weekend, or this week rather. We're going to be hopefully ordering some parts for this lovely unit here and start turning some wrenches on this. Hopefully I can do a massive dent in this the rest of the week and or weekend. If not, be putting it back together this weekend. That would be kind of neat. Get the interior back in it. See what the weather does. If it rains, then all my plans will be basically canceled and I can do nothing but work on this. Which, that'd be cool. Look at this weird rust. I don't know if I ever pointed this out. How do you rust out the upper part of a door? Like, there's holes and everything in it. Weird. Random single brain cell moment. Look at that seat bolt there. Crusty. So hopefully we can get them out. The back bolts actually look like they'll come out no problem. We'll go off in the storage side here. You can see my stack of seat belts. All the bolts for these come right out, which I was kind of surprised. Got the pair zip tied together. I don't know if I ever mentioned that the back seat was actually bent, the upper section. So I did straighten that out already tonight. A puddle on the floor. I have to see what that is. Maybe we'll have another side quest project. With any luck, it's coming out of 650, and that's going to be a project later in life, but yeah, hopefully get some footage tomorrow. Pulling the seat out, rolling the carpet up. I'm hoping I don't have to disassemble much more. Getting the door sills out and the interior, and then we'll get to filling some holes. That'll be cool. Well, it is the next day. Door seal's really bad. It's the next day. I've had these bolts soaking in PB overnight. So, I guess no time like the present to get them out. I guess I have to take these off too, huh? If I want to pull the carpet. But anyways, figure out a way that I could set the camera up somehow you could see it to pull them. Alright, so I had to stop recording, but it's turning. That's awesome. I really didn't want to have to fix the studs on this seat here. Cool. Look at the friggin' crusty busties. One down. Is there two in the back? Oh, look at all the loose change in there. This car's paying for itself. I already got like 26 cents out of it. You can't really see it. There you go. There's your loose change. But there's 2 bolts on the back each side. One bolt over there to match this one that I got here. Another 2 on the other back side. And then we'll be walking the seat out. Well, we'll try to record this side. Got the other side out, so go back to trying to record this side. All the crusties. This side is arguably in worse shape. I gotta slide the wrench on the nut here just to make it hexagon shaped again so I can use the other end of the wrench. Cool. Alright, with any luck this will come loose just like the other side. Prepare for some grunting and groaning as I try to take something apart that has been together for 40 odd years and it just stripped out. Yep. Ugh. Ew. Well, that sucks. Well, we switched to plan B, and this one's actually working. Still pretty tight, but I got a couple turns on her already. Well, maybe a turn actually, because I'm only doing X amount, you know. This is kind of hard for me to record this because I'm actually holding my phone upside down right now, trying to balance it on my hat, which won't stay on my head anyways. That might be a shot of my hand or forearm, maybe. This might all just turn into garbage footage. Be surprised if you actually see it. Oh. At least this one was the rustiest, so I got that going for me. It is coming, ever slowly, but it is coming. Joey, so is Christmas. Christmas is coming. Yeah, and I didn't get you guys shit. No, can't use the wrench. The wrench just rounds it off. This wrench fits all. Maybe one of these days I'll buy one of them fancy tripods and not have to balance my phone on stuff. Look at that mosquito. Wonder if the camera got a shot of that. Go back in front of the camera. Mainly because then you're away from me. Oh. Oh, this is painful. This has got to be painful content. Like I say, I don't even know that I'm going to show this. I might show a little bit of this, but this is not as fast as the wrench where it goes. Ratcheting vice grips. No, that won't work. It's almost off anyways, so. Oh no, mosquitoes biting me. Can I spin her off with my fingers? Not yet. There. Ha! Look at that. Look at this nut. Not much left to her. I don't even know where that chunk is. It's long gone. Wanted to be there permanently. Alright, well, I got them 2 bolts out. That one in the enclosure there is kind of a pain to get out, but it came out easier than that one. 2 more and the seat's ready to come out. Alright, well, I got you set up on the old floodlight here. I mean, tripod. Definitely fancy camera equipment. Got all the seats, bolts out. Get to walk / drag this thing out of the car now. Unstick this thing from the carpet. Alright. She's unstuck from the carpet. Pulling this door open just a tiny bit wider. Well, that's apparently easier to take out than a bucket seat out of a CTS. It's out. It took me a lot longer than that to get the seats out of my Cadillacs. Out and back into my Cadillac. This is probably going to be a pain to put back in now that I think about it. There'll be floor though when I do put that back in. But seats out. Look at money. Quarter. Crusty. Nasty. Just gotta figure out how to undo the seat belts, and maybe we'll have the carpet out tonight yet. Alright, well, once again got a little ahead of myself. This time phone was charging, but got the carpet out. Found some old receipts and whatnot. I don't know why this is in there. Base State Abrasives. So I'm guessing this isn't supposed to be in here. Although it got painted. Oh, that might be rust. I don't know. I'm guessing that's not supposed to be in here. Look at that floor. Crispy. We'll clean that up. Receipt paper. Obviously we got the driver's side hole. I got some nice sheet metal over there that'll fix that. Passenger front. She was just getting soft there. There's a couple of little mouse houses and whatnot in there. That's actually wet. It's actively wet. The carpet I draped up on top of the machine over there is literally wet on the passenger side. So, and I'm assuming that's a door striker that was underneath the carpet. My guess it's been there since this car was built, which is I guess neat in itself. Learn something every day about a vehicle, or however that saying goes. But we'll give her another run through with the vacuum here. Start ripping up the rest of this insulation and foam and whatnot, and then we'll start cleaning it up. Then we can start putting floor back in, and then we can put the interior back in, and so on and so forth. Alright, it's actually recording this time. So, tonight we're starting officially, well, I don't remember exactly what I did in the last video, but we're officially going to start cutting on the floor, putting floor pans in, process, whatever you want to call it. And, as you can see here, I've been at it for a couple minutes here with the screwdriver and the putty knife there, scraping old seam sealer and scaly rust and just stuff I don't want to have to work around with the grinder. Getting that all off and whatnot. And then you can see I kind of started to mark the holes where I will be cutting. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so this is going to be a first for me. Got the front one all marked out. I'm going to do the what I would consider the hard side first, because I don't think that one's got holes in it, and that's only a couple holes there. I'm sure that floor plug is going to make a hole like that one did. I'd like to, if I can, maybe drill out the spot welds on this seam right here, because this inner rocker panel is in good shape versus the floor pan, which isn't, obviously. And then split it up here. I don't know. We'll see. There's a good possibility that I try to keep this panel here and just take the floor pan off of it for this side. Obviously, I'll be cutting it there. But same back here, the inner rocker is in good shape, but the floor pan's just gone. But this side obviously won't be that bad because it's mostly gone already. And this corner's kind of jank already, so I'm going to just do my best to redo that. And then, like where the seatbelt goes, I just scraped that fuzzy stuff off. But this will all get repainted and whatnot when I'm done, so. This will be the first attempt at floors. Nice way. We scabbed floors in a buddy's car of mine a couple years ago, and it literally was scabs, so this is going to be the attempt at good floors for the first time. The old man just got back with the first trip on the razor after he did all the work to it. Hopefully that went well. Well, the floor pan is cut out. Well, I mean, it doesn't really look like it, but got a bigger hole now. And a couple smaller ones back here. Hopefully there's enough of this wheel arch left that I can re-weld onto that. And then this is just a small little provision. Maybe I'll shove a vacuum in there. So that's got some crusties in there. I'm covering up that one with my hat. Got the old, and the old, that one there. That one fell through the hole. Yeah, we could start remaking the metal now. Well, we're going to start doing some little bit of CAD work here. You know, CAD, cardboard aided design. To turn this square body Chevy truck floor into a square body Chevy car floor. Because, you know, it's kind of hard to make a pattern with, you know, something missing about there. It's a little hard, just a little bit. So we're going to turn this into a floor, then we'll turn that into metal, and then we'll turn that metal into floor. Got it? Good. All right, now we could take this here, you know, structurally good floor, do that with it, and we take CAD and we're going to turn this square body floor into square body floor, just because it angered some people that I called my Dodge Square, not even square body, because I know that's a Chevy phrase, but square. I just called it square. Anyways, we can transfer that over to that now. And then I think we'll have enough metal along the edges that I can make some scabs for the back pieces. For sure, like that one can go right there. Maybe that one there. Maybe. Be able to definitely get one of them out of there. Hell, this one leftover part from my K5 might be able to make the entire driver's floor. And well, maybe not the entire driver's floor, but pretty much most of it. It'll make the driver's floor. I don't know about the driver's rear. That's kind of neat. Like I say, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time doing this kind of shit, so this will be kind of neat. It's a good learning experience for me. I'm kind of excited. Like I say, this is the first time doing floors. What I would like to classify as the correct way. Or a more correct way. This is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. Well, got it traced out. Hard to see. Use a black marker on a black painted piece, but got it traced out. It's getting a little late. I don't want to cut it in here and make a mess. You know, make a mess. I'll cut it outside tomorrow. And then if this one turns out pretty close, I will cut them 3 pieces out of what's left and maybe some more pieces out of this if I have enough for more pieces. But yeah, this is kind of funny. When I bought my K5, this came with it. Given it's completely wrong for what my K5 was, but hey, recycling at its finest.
It's right over here.
With the one and done. I'm glad I got that on video.
It was almost. It was like 3/4.